guys, what's up? It's me, Nolantis here, and today we're going to be doing something a little different today. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about the Songs of War server. And without further ado, let's begin! I'm sure some of you are wondering what the Songs of War server is and what you're supposed to do in it. The Songs of War server is a role-playing server and a survival server. I'm calling it that because you still need resources such as food, water, and tools to survive. It's a server where you can roleplay with your friends, explore Ardonia, make friends, make enemies, become a villain, or become a hero, whichever story you wish to take. Creating your OC, aka original character, is the first thing you need to do once you join the server, otherwise you can't proceed. The task is very simple. What you need to do is type the name of your OC you want, in which case mine is Eldoris, and once you've done that, you can choose which race you want to be. For instance, you could be a human, a Magnerite, an Ender Knight, a Felina, a Necromancer, or an Ardoni. As you may know already, you have a total of 6 clans to choose from: Clanless, Sendaris, Mendoris, Nestoris, Kaltaris, and Voltaris. If you don't want your OC anymore, just simply type the command /delete OC and your OC will be removed. One thing I should note is that when you're a Magnerite, thirst, temperature, and hunger do not apply to a Magnerite, except for rain, which can kill you. Just to warn you guys. On the Songs of War server, it is required that you wear a skin that applies to the Songs of War genre. But of course, you would probably get tired of switching from your normal everyday skin to your Songs of War skin. But with the skin server, that won't be a problem. Either go to the website directly or just type the command /get skin change and you will get a link to the skin server. Just send your skin with a transparent background and click upload image. Once you are done, type /update skin so you know that your skin is applied. Ardonia is a large world and it's easy to get lost in, which is why the world map exists. The world map can be accessed through the server's website. Once you're there, you can see where all the players are located. Plus, the villages and towns have been highlighted so you know where they are. There are a few commands that will be useful to you in the realm of Ardonia. The first command you want to be aware of is the /OOC command. What this command does is that if you type the command and type a message, the message will be sent to the public, meaning everyone can see what you typed. But because if you simply type the message without the command, only you and the players around you will see the message. This feature was added because it's a role-playing server and we don't want things to get mixed up in the chat, if you understand what I'm saying. One thing I should mention though, the /TPA command won't or ever be available, because as I've said before, this is a role-playing server, and teleporting to other players won't make sense when it comes to Songs of War. So you unfortunately have to either walk, ride a horse, or use a beacon. Another command you need to be aware of is the /daily reward command. This command gives you 12 gold each day you use the command. Why do you need gold, you may ask? Well, gold is the currency in Ardonia. You're gonna need it if you want to buy or pay taxes, which I will get to later. If you wish to see other available commands and what they do, just type /help. Survival and resources are crucial if you want to stay alive. Now, if you want to get iron, diamonds, or even coal, you have to get them at either the basalt mines in Felden or the hydrofeld mines in Hyperia. In those mines, you can mine a specific block that looks similar to cobblestone, and if you break it, you get a chance of getting cobblestone, iron, diamond, or 2 new custom ores called Bright Ruby or Dark Ruby. The downside of this is you have to have a diamond pickaxe to mine these ores, and I must warn you, diamonds is not easy to find. Also, don't worry about trying to survive the night. Also, mob spawn rates are reduced, so it's rare for monsters to spawn at night. But that doesn't mean you won't run into some. It's best to carry a sword with you as you travel. Another thing you have to worry about is your temperature, your hunger, and your thirst. You need a water bottle to keep your thirst up. Just simply find a pool of water to fill it up and drink away. The speed of your thirst will go down depending on the temperature in the area. If it is normal, your thirst will go down slowly. If it is hot, your thirst will go down quickly. If your temperature is burning, not only will your thirst go down, but your health as well. If you stay in a cold area, there is a chance you will die from hypothermia. Now, those of you who are not aware of the Songs of War lore, there are beacons that can help you travel long distances to other areas such as Oakendale, Hyperia, Felden, Crown Peak, Tartarus, Hailstone, and Meridian. There are custom weapons in this server. To see what custom weapons you can craft, type /view recipes and you will see what weapons you can craft. Now, to craft a custom weapon, you are first going to need a smithing table. And to craft one, you are going to need 2 iron ingots and 4 wooden planks. And you will have yourselves a smithing table to craft your custom weapons. However, getting the resources to craft them is the tricky part. This topic hasn't been asked as far as I know, but I feel like I should talk about it. Is the Nether and End accessible? No, it's not, because they have not been implemented yet. When they will is unknown. But when that day comes, I'm sure your OC can live in one of the dimensions. Granted, if your OC can survive the conditions, that is. Since the Townie plugin is in the server, I feel compelled to tell those who are not familiar with the plugin. The Townie plugin is a server plugin where it allows players to use chunks to create towns, and only town members can build/destroy in. To tell which town you can join, you can look on the world map. It will show you the areas around Adonia that are claimed. Of course, to join these towns you need to ask the mayor or a clan master. It is worth noting that not all towns have mayors, but there is a chance to become a mayor if you join the Songs of War Discord server and look in the chat #BecomeMayor. There you can discuss with the server owner about becoming a mayor for a certain town. You cannot become a clan master because the clan masters have already been chosen. But if a clan master decides to kick the bucket and allow another to become a clan master, who knows? It could be you. Another thing worth noting is taxes. Yes, you heard me correctly. In some towns, you need to pay taxes if you want to stay in a certain house in Ardonia, excluding Ardoni clans. Let me explain. The mayor can create a plot in a certain area and the town members can buy that plot if they have the money. However, to remain in that plot, they must pay taxes. To do so, you simply have to have gold ingots in your inventory, and a few gold will be consumed depending on the price of the tax. That's where /daily reward comes in. One last thing, if you have a problem in your town and you're not happy with, you must confront the mayor of your town about it. Do not approach the server owner about it. He won't help. This is a topic I'm sure the majority of you want to know. How and where do I get songs, and how do I use them? Well, to put it simply, they are provided through crates. When you open one of these crates, you have a chance of getting either Protisium, Mobilium, Saporium, or an Agressium song. These crates are provided by the server owner and he has not provided another way to get these crates. Why? I don't know, he's probably lazy. Now, let's say you manage to get a song, and you realize you won't be able to use them. yet. The next task is very simple. Go to a song shrine and toss your song in the small hole in one of the pillars. Stand in the center of the shrine, press the button below you, and boom! Your song is now embedded within you. Now to use your song, press the F key twice on your keyboard and you will be in song mode. Use the scroll button on your mouse to select the song you have. Once you've done that, simply left click to activate your song. You will notice a bar above your screen called Song Energy. That limits your use of songs, so use your songs carefully and wisely. Once you're done, press F twice again to deactivate song mode. Now, this is the question I hear from some players. Do Prime songs exist on the server? No, they do not, and for two reasons. One, if I remember correctly, the server owner, Lucas, stated that creating a song that has all the songs in it would be very difficult. And two, well, if you've read the Songs of War Season 3 script, you'd know what has become of the Prime songs. For those who haven't, I will leave a link to the script in the description below. Well, that's all there is to cover about the Songs of War server. I hope you found this information useful, and if you did, be sure to smash that like button with your trident, and be sure to download the Songs of War launcher in the description below, and you might see me there. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.